Hey, YouTubers, if you're new to the channel, I recently ran a hashtag Drive for 5K Freight Challenge, and that was to celebrate the channel's drive to 5,000 subscribers. We're almost there. We're a little over 4,800, so thank you all to the subscribers. The idea was pretty simple. Show me your railroad switching 5 rail cars in no more than 5 minutes. I allowed editing, of course, to get it down to 5 minutes, and also all scales were welcome, as were all regions of the world. And the entries were honestly a lot better than I expected. It narrowed down to top five and then five runners up, and it was difficult for me to make that decision, but we'll go through that. Everybody just nailed the challenge. We got switching sessions from all over the world, different scales, different eras, a ton of very cool railroads. So today we're going to announce the top five winners and the honorable mentions. And New England Industrial Division merchandise prizes will go to each. So let's get into it. To stay on theme, we've got top five winners plus five honorable mentions. Each of the top five winners gets one merchandise item from New England Industrial Division shop. First place gets what I'm calling the full prize, the full freight prize, which is a hoodie or a premium tee of their choice. Second and third get Road Power prize, which is one t-shirt or hat of their choice. And then fourth and fifth get a Yard Job prize, which is one coffee mug or drink bottle of their choice. All runners up outside the top five will get a New England Industrial Division layout logo sticker as a thank you for taking part. Before we jump into the top five, I want to shout out the honorable mentions. They didn't make the top five, but these are definitely worth watching, and all the links are included in this video. So, NSWPTC Modeler in Australia bought some fantastic Aussie power and rolling stock. Great sounds, really nicely done, great layout, and it was just cool to see the challenge go truly international. So shout out to NSWPTC Modeler in Australia. Love the motive power. Then Canton, Ohio Railfans delivered an awesome video with radio chatter in the background, great scenery with Conrail front and center, which is always going to get my attention. So cheers to Canton, Ohio Railfans. And then Daily Drivers. They repped California and San Francisco with a cool layout and smooth edits that gave the whole thing a different regional flavor. So shout out to Daily Drivers. Then we have Tennessee River Union Railroad, TN River Union Railroad. They shut off that classic Norfolk Southern black with a really nice industrial feel. Graffiti, and the pavement was nicely done. Jersey barriers, a lot of good detail. It felt like a modern short line that you'd actually stumble across trackside. So shout out to TN River Union Railroad. And then lastly, runners up, CP's Whiskey Creek in N-Scale. So we had an N-Scale entry. It was packed with an insane amount of detail, and the industries were pretty varied. But they pulled off the five-car switching challenge very impressively. So thank you to CP's Whiskey Creek in N-Scale. So those five are going to get the New England Industrial Division stickers as honorable mentions. Okay, now the top drive for five winners. Let's get into that. Number five is Forever DC with their Roundhouse Blues entry. This one wins on personality, for sure. Great soundtrack, a really fun voiceover. That Canadian humor throughout. It really captured the spirit of the contest. It was fun, community-minded, and it's not just a here's my layout. So they take the number five spot, which is the Yard Job prize from the merch store. So congrats, number five, Forever DC. In fourth place, we've got Indiana Mainline. This one grabbed me with its industrial mainline feel. Honestly, it reminded me a lot of the New England Industrial Division. The operations, they felt believable. The industries look like places that really need those cars. And the Proto Throttle was a nice was a nice ad that put it over the top. Indiana Mainline takes the number 4 spot and the Yard Job prize. So congrats, Indiana Mainline. Number 3 goes to My Sanderville Railroad 520. This video was definitely nicely edited. Clean pace. The whole thing had a strong industrial shortline feel. Lots of detail, believable industries, and just enough grit. Honestly, it felt like a cousin to my own layout in terms of the industrial vibe. So My Sandersville Railroad 520 takes the number 3 spot and a Road Power prize from the merch shop. Coming in at number 2 is Anthony P's Georgia Sunbelt layout. I've known Anthony for a while, great guy, but I didn't let that bias me. I truly looked at the video relative to the others. So this one just feels like a big, believable railroad, just going about its day. It's an incredible layout. He's got beautiful engines, really nice mix of industries, and it all makes sense together the way he's got it set up. Embraces the switching challenge while feels like a real railroad. So not just a staged puzzle. I watched that. Anthony P's Georgia Sunbelt takes the number 2 spot and another Road Power prize. So congratulations, Anthony, Georgia Sunbelt. Now number 1, Jimmy Land, the grand prize, which is the full freight prize. This one had the whole package. The switching story was very clear from start to finish. You always knew what job was going on and what was coming next. The voiceover and editing were excellent, and also it's a beautiful layout. So everything kind of worked and held together. So Jimmy Land takes first place and gets the full freight prize from the merch store. Congratulations, Jimmy Land. Great video.
Unloads the boxcar.
So to everyone who entered, a big thank you. These videos were genuinely inspiring. They garnered a lot of views, hopefully on your channels as well. Different regions, Canada, we had Australia, of course we had the US. A lot of creative ways to move a handful of freight cars around and get that in a video that plays for 5 minutes or under. So great job. If you saw your railroad in here, I'll be reaching out so we can get your contact information and sizing, etc. for the prizes and get those sent out. So if you haven't already, please reach out to New England Industrial Division at gmail.com. That's the email for the channel. And make sure you send me your contact information so we can get all that done. So thanks again for helping push this channel to 5,000. We're over 4,800, and we were, I don't know, I think we were below 4,700 before we started this challenge. So hopefully y'all enjoyed it. Hopefully the viewers and subscribers enjoyed it as well. And we'll continue to look for new and creative ways to keep you engaged and allow you to enjoy the channel. Thanks, everyone. Cheers.